It starts with a wizard, he's old and he's wise, and though he is small, there is strength in his size. The Goliath from the west, he's not smart, but he's strong. The Flagon Slayers, this is their song. Now the warlock, he's lost all the memories he had, 'cause to deal with a demon went seemingly bad. And the druid on his quest to save the shadow plane, when you hear tortured souls, you'll remember his name. They're the Flagon Slayers, and this is their song. They're the Flagon Slayers, the adventure goes on. The cleric, she heals in the light of the moon. She wants to find purpose, it'll come someday soon. Then the rogue draws his sword, metals clashing again. When it comes to a duel, he will always win. They're the Flagon Slayers, they drink and they fight. They're the Flagon Slayers, by day or by night. They're the Flagon Slayers, and this is their song. They're the Flagon Slayers, the adventure goes on.
So guys, I saw myself in one of those really nice mirrors that like the vanity has the light on it, you know, and I was like, dang, I got some eyes, man. I got some baby blues. Woo! I was impressed with myself.
Welcome back to Dungeons and Dragons.
See, that's something, Caleb, that's a funny joke you could cut at the front of the video as like a little a thingy.
Are you feeling yourself?
Thingy.
No.
Good description there.
It's like a thingy.
I was in the middle of a, never mind. Anyway, Caleb, go to the bathroom.
I'm fine.
I can do the intro while you go to the bathroom.
I don't need to pee.
All right.
Okay. So, guys, do you remember that running waterfall that you went past as it was going? Well, I'm gonna drip feed this one. So, welcome back to Dungeons and Dragons on the Flagon Slayers, or vice versa. I don't remember the intro that I do sometimes. It changes every time. Hi.
Heyo.
Welcome back. So, in case you missed last week, they went into the Grey Valley. What's the Grey Valley? Watch the previous episodes. It's a cursed land of bad. People received visions. They saw old people. It was crazy. They received a blessing from the area that said as long as they do not harm devils, or celestial beings while in the presence of the Grey Valley, they will gain protection from its curse.
Is that devil named Ruby the one that's appearing for a Zygon?
You don't know.
You said Ruby last time. I wrote it down.
Yeah, it was from a ruby.
Oh. Okay, that's why I put the Ruby devil. That makes more sense.
Yeah. There you go, bud. Yeah. That was really a rush of water-like information.
Oh wow. We're doing this.
I mean, you can go to the bathroom. Anyway, so
all night now.
Bet. No, actually, don't do that. At least the kidney stones. Don't do that.
Okay, so let's see. Do I remember? Yeah. Okay, so who are your birds? What are your birds?
Okay, so birds are... Anzu has a white parrot named Skungus. Skungus de la Ruzel. De la Cruz.
De la Cruz.
Yeah.
Skungus de la Cruz.
Zygon... Oh, he has a rainbow beak too. Zygon has a mallard named
like
Charlie
a toucan.
Parker. Animus has a...
That's a reference and I can't remember what it is.
Thea has
Charlie Parker is a jazz musician.
Thea's birds riding two pigeons.
I was thinking it had something to do with something else.
Foot on either pigeon, and Cirrus has a flamingo named Jim, spelled J-Y-M.
And what's Thea got?
GYM.
Two pigeons. She's riding both of them, one foot on either.
Oh, okay, I missed that part.
So do I have Skungus with me?
You are on top of Skungus.
Where we left off was
What a good
jump on
Skungus.
birds and head in. Zygon saw Celestial pulsing in a beam of light as we reached the center of the Gray Valley.
Oh, you guys you haven't even started into the center.
Oh, well, we reached something because that's where we left off because we were flying for a while.
Here's what I remember. I remember you guys being like, I don't know what birds I want, and then Caleb being like, I have the birds written down.
Yep.
And then he didn't have the birds written down.
No, I did.
Yeah, what an
I found them.
asshole.
I found them. They were back a little.
Anyway, so you guys are flying over the Gray Valley. I need Cirrus to make a survival check.
That is a natural 20, Jacob.
Hey, he finally got one.
Ranger.
After terrible rolls for like 3 weeks. So,
At least.
Cirrus, as you are riding, Caleb, you are really close to your camera. I just realized that. I was like, holy cow. He's like up here. He's like right here.
I was writing.
He's writing. Anyway, Cirrus, as you're looking around, you guys have a pretty nice visual view of the area. The ground is covered in this thick black mist, though, so you can't really see. Like, there's like a fog cover over the land, and there's even like, as you guys go further up, it lessens, but there's still like this like black miasma that's kind of swirling around you, almost like chimney smoke, kind of. As you're looking around, Cirrus, you notice something darting like up and down through this smoke, and you can see it's kind of like it's very big from what you can see. It's bigger than your birds, that's for sure. And you see it kind of, and it's just going in weird patterns, almost as if like it doesn't obey the laws of physics. It'll like ascend and then quickly dash to the right, and it's moving unnaturally.
Is it like a bird or like?
It is kind of like a bird.
Bird-like-esque.
It has wings.
Okay. It's not humanoid, is what you're saying?
No, but its body is kind of it's hard to tell like a full shape. You can see the wings.
Do I see it like in a shadow, or is it like
it's made of the smoke itself, but you can just see it kind of moving and darting through.
Okay. I point it out and I say, look, it's a bird-like creature.
Bird-like creature.
I need everyone to roll an Arcana check.
Oh, you're fucked.
Nature check.
Hunter's the only player that sees me as the adversary. I just want to point that out, and I love it. I love the energy. It's perfect. There always needs to be at least one person in the group who's like, the DM is my enemy, and I will hear no arguments.
I got a 12.
12, okay. 18.
I got 24.
8, 24.
9.
No. Very nice. Anzu, as you follow where Cirrus is pointing this out, and you see this rapid dashing of movement, you see a small, like, crystal that is swirling within the mist that's like the center mass of whatever this thing is. And it's giving off a faint, like, kind of like Baja Blast colored glow. You know what that color is. It's a color not found in nature.
Yes, I do. It's the color of my Boogaloo cream.
Oh, we're adding lore to the Boogaloo cream, guys.
Yes. Baja Boogaloo.
Baja, it comes in flavors.
Oh my god. Is there
You have to get a seafaring. No, in order to get the Baja Blast, you have to get a lobster that is from the southern oceans.
Damn.
Yeah.
It's a different kind of Baja.
It's a different Baja, yeah. Anyway, you see this small gem that's kind of radiating this, like, Baja blast-colored energy. And you feel something or someone, like their consciousness centered on that object. And it's kind of just lashing out in all directions. I need everyone to make a wisdom saving throw, including your birds.
Oh, my bird.
Yes,
what
your
saving throw?
Wisdom.
But I have 2.
Yeah, both of them.
God damn it.
Let me check them, guys. Don't worry, I got this.
What's the
Good thing parrots are pretty wise, huh?
what am I adding to my flamingo's wisdom check?
Let me grab that.
It's 25 for Anzu.
Okay.
It's a giant eagle is a +2, so let's just say it's a +2 for your birds.
Everybody but the
Okay.
pigeons. There's no way pigeons have wisdom.
And Skungus has a 21.
No, I'm just kidding. You can roll normally.
Skunk
No.
is a smart-
Let's keep it realistic, Jacob.
No.
Jacob. Yeah, Jacob.
No,
let's-
your
27
flying,
for me.
your flying rats have their normal wisdom.
Whoa.
Skungus isn't a rat.
Whoa.
27
Pigeons are flying rats. They're
roll
really.
for my pigeons.
Skungus is more closely related to a velociraptor than he's
My
a rat.
pigeons rolled
That is true. Pigeons, on the other hand,
14 and a 15 with plus whatever you want.
plus they have a +2. The DM can't have fun apparently. Players
No.
get upset.
Let's make it realistic.
I was thinking about doing it for all of them, but I just wanted to make a joke about pigeons. Remember the pigeons that,
No,
that were
pigeons-
mean to Animus? I remember those pigeons.
Motherfuckers.
No, pigeons
Okay, raise your hand if your bird rolled below an 18. Okay. Okay.
Mine got a 4.
Raise your hand. Raise your hand if you rolled below an 18. Okay. Okay.
I also got a 4.
So, as you guys are flying, and Anzu, you're focusing on this thing, it shoots towards you. And as it comes near, this even darker smoke washes over your entire group. And all of you immediately get this intense feeling of dread. But for most of you, it passes. All of the ones whose birds rolled below the check begin to plummet to the ground along with the person riding them.
Dang it.
So,
Did both your birds roll below, Abby?
yeah, they did.
Oh, no.
They'd be pigeons.
Those are geese, aren't they?
No,
Oh,
you
they
said
are.
pigeons. Yeah,
Yeah, you're right.
they're
I'm dumb.
pigeons. So, Animus, Anzu, you two notice all of your companions beginning to drop.
I think Zygon. It was Anzu and Zygon. I am dropping.
Oh, okay. My bad. So, Zygon and Anzu, you see all of your companions drop. Cirrus, you go immediately unconscious.
Oh god.
You don't lose your HP or anything, but you're out cold. As your vision just fades away from you, Cirrus, you begin receiving flashes of a vision of battle. You hear swords clanging together, people screaming out in anguish from injuries that will most likely result in their death. You just receive all of this explosives, just you see fire raining down from the sky as you're just plummeting down.
It's like a dream, or is it just like...
It's like visions of something.
Okay.
You don't know if it's a dream, you don't know what is real and what isn't. So, those of you who are conscious, what are you going to do? And then, I will say, we're going to go into initiative, where Zygon and Anzu go first, and then the two that are conscious but falling go next, and then Cirrus. And you have 5 turns to catch them, or they will hit the ground, and the fall damage will result in instant death.
For the bird or for the person?
Both. Instant death No saving throws, nothing. They will die. They will hit the ground so hard. They're essentially reaching terminal velocity.
Well, the birds will just kind of poof out of existence back to the
Yeah.
wild. But I don't
And
think
so
that happens
and so will Cirrus. He'll just become paste.
His soul
All right.
will go somewhere.
It's not the worst thing in the world. It's a quick death.
Zygon, Anzu, what are you doing? They're plummeting. They're going. They're about 60 feet away from you already.
I'll go for Animus.
Okay.
If you want to get serious.
You've
Yeah,
got
I'll get
80
serious.
feet of movement.
So you guys will be able to. But I will need animal handling checks if you're going to save somebody.
Hold on. Let me. So the bird's gonna die regardless, right? Because I can only take one.
Well, the birds.
Yeah, the birds. Who cares?
Do the birds need
Well,
to make
hey.
separate saves, Jacob, or are they just?
The
and you
birds
said
make
he's
separate saves.
He's 60 feet away from me.
Yes.
I want to cast Featherfall on Animus.
Okay.
And if by that, hold on.
Well, you still
Choose up to
prefer-
5 falling creatures within range. Is Cirrus also 60 feet from me?
How would you guys have flown? Like, would you have done a formation?
Oh,
Would you
V
kind of been
formation.
sporadic?
V formation.
Okay,
V
I
would've been-
will allow for
V
that.
would have been
Yeah,
for sure. with
We're
the
cool,
double
Jacob.
digits.
We're not
Yeah.
just flying randomly. You know, we got wingmen.
I will. I
Done this
will.
a handful of times now.
I should have
Literally.
asked before, but yeah, I will allow that. I will say that. Where were you in this V, Anzu?
I'm always leading the V.
Okay, so
You are not
Anzu's-
leading the V.
I'm in the front.
Yeah.
You are not.
Thea was in front because she had the.
He is
double
definitely in
digits.
front.
Okay, so Thea's in the front. Who's on the left of Thea and who's on the right?
Probably Anzu and Sirius. Ranger.
You know, a
Okay.
lot of people like to say that I'm a co-leader. So I would think that I would be next to that
Whatever
person
you
in
need,
front of
bud.
the V.
That's not how V formations work.
Yeah, lieutenant's good too, next to the co-leader.
Okay, there you go, buddy. Okay, so it goes Thea, Animus, or Cirrus, Zygon, Anzu. Okay.
Sure.
Anzu, I will say you are within range of Cirrus and Animus. But in order to get within range of those two, Thea is going to be out of your range.
Basically, yeah, you gotta pick 2.
Get
Yeah,
the
pick
birds.
2.
Alright,
If you
Get
feather
the
fall
birds.
Anzu goes
we'll
after
be-
them, and then I'll go after Thea.
Okay.
I don't know
Zygon,
if
make
I
an
would
animal
trust
handling
him
check
with that
for me.
because last time he tortured her for about 100 years.
He didn't do.
So long ago.
Zygon didn't do any of
Holy
that.
shit.
Go.
He didn't do any of that.
All right, I'm gonna use it on them too.
Okay.
I can also
So
just turn into a bird.
Same.
true. Yeah. Really, this is not a big danger. It's just the person who's unconscious that it's a big danger for. Yeah.
Right.
If you can cast on 5 creatures, can you just do both birds and me and Sirius? Because then we're all feather falling, right?
You can't.
I mean, I guess I could cast it on the birds too, since it's up to 5 people.
All right. You guys begin to kind of float down. Thea is still falling. Zygon, make that animal handling for me.
Am I on a goose?
I believe you are on a
I'm a
goose.
mallard.
Oh, a duck. You're on a male duck.
A mallard
I think
named
he said
Charlie
goose.
Parker. He
17.
was
17.
on a goose at one point.
You instruct Charlie to dive, and you two are perfectly in sync. He goes down. You guys swoop under, and Thea lands on the back of the giant duck, and you guys kind of level out. Thea, you take.
Oh.
You still take damage. You're still falling. Like
74
So
points
I
of
hit the
blood
duck
damage.
too hard.
so. You fell 60 feet, which is. It's every 10 feet is a D10, so it's 6 D10.
Ugh.
Wait, did I hit the ground?
No, you hit the duck.
Okay.
Yeah.
Not very forgiving, these decks.
No. Well,
The
it's
duck
not.
had concrete
While
actually?
duck feather is sometimes used for pillowcases, not usually when it's on the bird.
Not usually when the skeleton is still inside said duck.
Yeah. Hollow bones and whatnot.
Oh, you broke the duck.
I'd like
Okay.
some victory quacks after.
Quack, quack. Oh wow, I rolled 3 4s. Okay, so that's 12, 22, 31, 36 points of fall damage.
Oh my
Jesus.
god.
Yeah, that's why you instantly died if you hit the ground. Okay. Every 10 feet is 1d10 of fall damage. So, yeah.
What if you were 5 feet? Would it be 1d5?
It would
Be nothing.
technically like that would be a check to see if you like slip, like in Baldur's Gate, right? So like
Okay,
when you,
15. Do you know what I'm asking?
It would be
you're saying if it's in between, it's 1d10. Yeah, it rounds down. So like if it was 19, that's kind of up to DM discretion. But if it's like 15, it rounds down.
How many points did you say again?
37.
37.
37. All right, so they're feather falling. Anzu, make an Arcana check for me.
Yes, sir. I'll make an Arcana check right now. 22.
22. You sense this thing coming back for another pass. What are you gonna do?
When it came towards me, I mean, using my Arcana skills and my ingenuity, what can I affect this thing physically? Is that?
If you can somehow hit the central crystal, yes.
Hit it?
Yeah, like physically hit it.
Okay, I want to do
Whoopee,
do
don't
a
even-
4th level magic missile.
Okay. Okay. As you cast the magic missile, you see it go into this form, and it just fizzles out. It appears as though whatever this is immune. I believe magic missile is force damage, correct?
some immunity on this thing.
Yes, it's force damage.
Yeah, it appears as though whatever this creature or thing is, it is immune to force damage.
Cocksucker, do I have another action?
I
Is
will
it
say
like
you have
real?
one. It is okay. So here, as you guys are kind of recovering from what's going on, and the birds have reclaimed consciousness and everything's up. Oh, by the way, Sirius, you're awake again. You guys have dropped about 60 feet. So you were like hundreds of feet in the air. Now you're about 140 feet in the air.
Pigeons gone? Or
No, they're both gone.
okay. So
Oh.
Thea's just with Zygon on the ballad.
So he's chilling on the duck, going quack, quack,
Wait,
quack.
Wait.
He's a quack, quack. All right.
Wait.
So
7th level fireball. Pow!
right.
Whoopee.
Good job, Birdie. That sounded kind of like what Hunter did. That's cool. So as this thing is coming closer to you, and Anzu, you fire a massive fireball, probably the biggest fireball you guys have seen Anzu fire. It passes through this form,
Oh, this son of a bitch.
and then you just see this massive explosion in the sky as the fireball explodes. It appears as though this thing is immune to fire damage.
God damn it. What is
Oh,
I'm guessing anything.
But it
magic.
has stopped.
divine magic, maybe?
The orb has stopped.
Am I worthy?
Wait,
no,
we're
no,
not
no,
supposed to
no,
be.
Is it about to tell me I'm worthy?
We're not supposed to attack things, remember?
And now the DM has received his cashew chicken.
Gross.
Oh yeah, I forgot how you have a thing about nuts.
Jacob,
Yeah, it does.
A thing about.
can I? I'm allergic to nuts. Can we just get that? Can we clear that up
Nope, I
before
prefer
that
it
becomes
way.
He
canon?
doesn't like nuts. It's crazy.
I forgot that you had an allergy. I just thought you didn't like them.
No, yeah, I'm allergic.
The other day, a girl was at the bar talking about how she had a peanut allergy, and I looked at her and I said, "That's embarrassing." And
It is
she
quite
obviously
embarrassing.
Got like offended, and I was like, "I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to say that."
Said it
No,
out
that's
loud.
fucking funny. That's funny.
That is funny.
It was a joke, but like she clearly was like not ready for it. And I was
As
like,
somebody
She
a
really
part
misses
of
peanut
the
butter.
nut allergy community, that's a funny joke. I'll allow.
Were
ready?
you born with the nut allergy, or did you develop it?
I don't fucking know. I've never been able to eat.
Did you
nuts.
eat nuts at one point in your life?
I mean, I've eaten plenty of nuts, and I've gotten violently sick afterward. So
Do you break out in hives, or does it just make you sick?
no, I just get like it's like 20 or 30 minutes, and I'll just start vomiting everywhere.
Oh
It's
my
great.
gosh, that's
It's a
bad.
good time.
Anyway, what are you trying to do, Sirius?
Can I use Hunter Sense on the thing?
Remind me what that does.
I can choose a creature within 60. Am I within 60 feet?
Yeah.
You can find
Okay.
your duck up there. Or sorry, you don't have a duck. You can
It's a
find
flamingo.
up there.
I get to learn about the creature's immunities, resistances, and vulnerabilities.
Immune to fire, acid, poison, cold, force,
Is it all of them?
and necrotic.
Is it all
All
of
of
them?
them but divine.
Divine? Okay, thank you.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I figured.
I relay the information. Hey, use divine.
So, as you guys are kind of reassessing and kind of getting everything under control, you see the crystal as black smoke begins to swirl around it and a form becomes more present to you. And you see large wings unfurling as claws and teeth begin to gleam.
What?
You see a massive shadow dragon in front of you.
Oh, I had a feeling.
Oh,
Is this the thing that I saw? But I
at
couldn't.
least it's not
Partially.
a celestial or devil/demon.
No, it's just a dragon made of shadow.
Right, but if we kill one of those things, we lose our immunity to the Grey Valley.
Who told you that?
You.
Oh yeah, that was a good idea.
And
Why-
technically,
why
the
do-
ruby devil technically is the one who told us that.
True.
Okay.
You could call him Reuben.
I'll call him Ruby Devil.
Wow, just totally didn't yes and me, but okay.
I think that
So-
was more of a no but.
No, but
And
so this thing is
actually,
kind of flood, like the wings just as it's just staring at all of you, and you see these red gleaming eyes beneath the shadow, and it's just looking at you. What are you guys gonna do?
Sophia is like functionally dead right now, right?
No, Thea's fine.
Okay.
Come on,
I will go
Her
and
birds
grab.
are dead,
I'm
functionally.
gonna grab Sirius and I'm gonna grab Animus because they're just kind of like floating down slowly.
No, I think we're awake now, and our birds are awake.
Yeah. Yeah,
Oh,
they're good.
okay.
They're good.
I heard while you were doing that whole fire.
I would like to speak to the object.
Okay.
The dragon.
Do you know Draconic?
I thought it was divine.
It's not divine. It's the only thing it can take damage from is divine magic.
I do know Draconic.
Or
That is a dragon.
so like if a cleric blesses an item or you like coat something in holy water, you know, like the thing that Zygon's done before.
Yep.
Zygon, you've used holy water before.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. You got the jug full of water and then you took it to a cleric.
You still have that?
That's
Did
right.
you ever empty it?
He still has his jug, but the jug auto empties after
Oh.
a certain amount of time. So, what do you want to say to the shadow dragon?
I would like to say to the Shadow Dragon, we are your friends. We come in peace. Do not harm us, for we bear gifts.
Hey, you all pause for just like a sec, because I need to go to bed and I want Hunter to put me to bed.
Oh yeah,
For
that's
fuck's
totally
sake.
fine. That's totally fine. Yeah. Hi Shay.
I had no idea where that voice was coming from, and I was so fucking confused.
He was like, is there someone in my house?
Birdie learned to talk.
Yeah. Oh, that'd be hilarious. Bert's like, I want to go to sleep.
Can y'all just stop for a second? I need to go.
Bro, dead ass. I was like, who? What's happening?
Someone's just behind Zach.
Well, if we're gonna pause for a second, Birdie actually does need to go outside.
Well, let's go ahead and take a break. Let's go ahead and take our break.
Yeah, we'll take a little break.
Early break.
Well, welcome back, everybody. So, you guys are all in front of the Shadow Dragon as you're hovering about 140 feet in the air. Anzu, what are you going to say to this dragon?
We come as friends. Please pardon our little squabble.
Make a persuasion check.
I'd like to guide him.
Persuasion.
Guidance.
Hey, you're doing great.
I just like.
I mean, it's 15. I don't.
Up there.
It's 15. Is that good?
All right.
Yeah, maybe.
The dragon focuses in on you, Anzu, and it gets closer, and you don't hear the wings flap. You don't see it move. It just goes from being about 60 feet away from you to being very, very close in your face. You feel this, like, heat come off of it as it breathes. It's weird. It's a really strange interaction. You hear its voice as it kind of echoes through the entire area. No one is allowed entry.
Is that a reason? Like, maybe specific people are allowed, right?
No one is allowed entry.
Well, what about those guys? And I'll point, like, behind it.
Make a deception check with disadvantage.
Oh,
Jesus
please
Christ,
tell me
we're
this
not
works.
gonna outrun this thing. I'm gonna have to.
It's a natural one.
Oh,
You are not the first to try such deceptions. Turn back now.
Is it right next to me?
It's literally like you could like touch it.
Hold on real second.
Look at Birdie.
Is it big, Jacob? Like, is it dragon size or is it like
It is ancient dragon size.
good? I
Mm.
wanted that.
big.
Who told you to guard this place?
The Mistress of Light.
Kind of dark.
Do I know?
Make a... I will allow either a religion or history check from you, Anzu.
History.
Can
I
check
know who
what
that
is?
is.
35.
You guys are not hearing any of this.
Oh.
You hear like snarls.
It's just, yeah, it's Draconic. If you know Draconic, like Zygon, Zygon knows what's going on. Also, Zygon, make a history check for me.
Okay.
So, Anzu, there's been many people that have gone by the moniker of Mistress of Light. It's not necessarily a person, it's more of like a title, and it's been given to members of different faiths who have proven themselves in battle and who have surmounted insurmountable odds in victory and service to a deity of some sort. But like it's not, it's like saying like coach or like president. There's been a lot of those. Is that gonna what you roll? 12. The name seems familiar to you, but it's not. It's just kind of the same thing. It's like generally knowing of like this is a title that's given, and you know, stuff like that. What are you gonna do, Anzu? I love how the party gets in situations all the time where Anzu is the one that has to talk.
It's great.
I think I think that's awesome.
And then he dies, and then we bring him back and then we do it again later.
Yeah.
Excuse me. What's your name again?
You, for the first time, you sense hesitation, and it grumbles. My name has been lost to the sands of time.
Oh, yes. Well, how about, do you want to go by Sandy?
You immediately see the fangs begin to come up.
Maybe, would you like to pick a new name?
Names do not matter to me.
Yes, of course not. Well, what if I told you that our interests might be aligned?
Turn back.
I want to maybe not slowly. I want to cast plane shift on the fucker.
Ooh.
Can I do that? Because I'm right next to it.
Me.
It's a charisma save.
Let me see something here. It's. Hang on.
You did not specify an immunity to it.
Yeah, I didn't specify an immunity to planar shifting. Let's see here. Okay. Oh, also, Animus, make a history check for me.
Yay.
I'm about to get my booty clapped.
About to get him cheeks. Let me see here. I mean, I could just do that, I guess. 29. So, Animus, are you aware of the stories of shadow dragons?
Animus would be. Caleb is slightly, because I've done some.
Shadow dragons are dragons that somehow got stuck in the Shadowfell.
Yeah.
And over who knows how long got corrupted to the point where they become, part of the Shadowfell. But this one seems different. It seems to be almost incorporeal, whereas shadow dragons, I can assure you, are very corporeal. So there's a little bit of a weirdness there.
Until he seems incorporeal.
Incorporeal.
As
I will say that the dragon uses a legendary resistance.
Oh.
There we go. Hang on. I just found their stat block.
How many legendary resistances does it have in a turn?
3 all day.
Yeah, it's 3 per long rest.
Well, I could try a plane shift on him too.
Now it has 2.
Banish it.
Yeah, try to banish it.
Anzu, as you finish casting your spell,
Oh.
I need you to make a wisdom saving throw.
Shit, we're good. 27.
27. You feel a psychic intrusion into your mind. But it's hard for you to even understand everything that's going on in your mind. So you kind of shake it off.
Bastard.
The dragon looks at you and says in common, so that all of you may hear it, I would suggest not trying that again.
I'm in the middle of casting.
I will give you one final warning. Turn back now.
I'm gonna go back to Zygon. I'm gonna say, Zygon, you've got. Maybe you could convince him of something, right? You're a very good talker.
I don't know about that. I I feel like you're the one with the way with words over here. You got the silver tongue.
Oh, yes, well, unfortunately.
Dragons in your family and all.
Oh, yes, of course. Well, he doesn't seem very happy with me at the moment.
Zygon, make a wisdom saving throw.
No.
Is this a tag team thing where we're gonna keep going back and forth and everyone's gonna try to talk to it?
I mean, if you guys want to. It's not going to attack you at the present moment.
19.
19. Zygon, you feel something press in on your mind. And you hear the dragon's voice in your head.
Did he just...
You may pass.
Oh, this bitch.
Your family's blood soaks this valley. Only you may claim what treasures lie beneath.
But I need my escorts here.
Make a persuasion
Not go
check.
alone.
Bruh. What family?
I'm gonna use lucky on that.
Gonna do that again? Nope, do it again.
Gonna use another lucky.
Yep.
That was one.
Yep.
Uh-oh.
All right, 24.
Oh. Say.
Are these your friends?
Acquaintances, yes.
Oh my god.
I like fighting the urge to like smack.
But oh so necessary for my blood.
It
To
is
reclaim
for
things.
the best. They will not survive the trials. You
Oh,
may
sure.
take them, but no, only you may withstand the curse of this valley. Be ever vigilant. If any begin to show signs of turning, I will be there. You see it. You guys see the smoke dissipate as this gem kind of just floats off into the darkness.
Zygon, good. What did you say to him?
You know, he just liked the cut of my jib, I believe, but we're good to go. We're good to go. I'm gonna pat Charlie Parker on the ass a couple times and give it a quick quack quack and lead the way.
Thank you, Sandy.
Answer, make a wisdom saving throw for me.
Oh,
Oh, God fucking damn it.
I mean, you're gonna
Yeah,
deserve
you
this
know.
one. Let's just point that one out.
26.
You hear in the back of your mind, never call me that again.
Yes, sir.
All right. So you guys have been granted passage by the Shadow Dragon Guardian.
Was it? It's all in the mind then, right? Like him talking to them. It was all telepathic.
Yeah, so the only stuff that you guys heard was turn back and or I'll kill you, basically. Everything else was in Draconic or in their minds. Especially the stuff with Zygon, that was all in Zygon's head. Alright, what are you guys doing?
Just the important stuff then. Turn back, you'll die.
Yeah. You know, the
What's
stuff
Ouija?
that pertains to you.
So I just like Professor Xavier in my head for a second, and then the dragon just disappeared.
Yep. Pretty
I
much.
was like, we're good.
Yep, pretty much. Yep, that's basically exactly what happened.
Alright.
Alright, what are you guys doing?
Following Zygon.
Okay. So
I'll lead
Zygon,
the way now.
as you and
Front
Charlie
of the V.
lead the way. Yep, front of the V. I need everyone to make animal handling checks.
I'm on the back of the duck. Does it matter?
Do I need to make one, Jacob?
Thea does not because she's on the duck with Zygon.
I don't like this game.
I don't like
13.
13, okay.
12.
12, okay. Zygon, what'd you get? Or Sirius, what'd you get?
4.
Yeah. He rolled a 20. That's all you get. He gets
did it
one.
once.
He gets one.
Oh my god.
One good roll.
I think that I need to buy you a set of dice and take them to like some sort of like geek priest, and then have them blessed in the Cheeto dust, and then sent to you. That's how geek priests bless things. They dunk them in Cheeto dust, and then pour Mountain Dew Code Red on top of them, and then boom,
That's
their breath.
Fucking disgusting.
That is
So
absolutely
gross.
rancid.
But then those dice will roll well forever.
Yeah, Zach, you have to give it a try.
It's a small price to pay.
Small price.
I mean, if I'm getting free dice out of the gig, then yeah, sure, go for it.
I'd get you like the super cheap
Sticky,
ones off Amazon.
Cheeto-y.
Like, I actually have a set because I had a professor in college that did a D&D thing, and
Ugh.
yeah, and he gave us each a dice set, and I have these little black ones. I've lost most of the black dice. I think I only have like the D6, the D12, and one of the D10 still, but yeah.
How do you lose dice?
They're so small.
You know, when you have like, I have 6 sets, so
You just have 6?
I was gonna say that's rookie
sure-
numbers, bud.
I know. I'm not a dice gremlin. Like, I have one.
All of us are like, wow, Jacob, that's pretty sad.
That's
That's
it?
pretty
Jesus.
sad.
Wow, those are DM rookie numbers. Ugh.
You've been playing for how long?
6,
7, almost, no,
And I bought him like 2 of those.
I've probably got like at least 15.
8 years. I've been
I met
DMing for
you.
7.
Numbers
I've
off, though.
DM'd 7 years longer, or 6 years longer than I have ever played.
You love it.
Well, it's about to change, hopefully.
It is about to change.
Yeah.
There's gonna be a
Anyway,
chance.
did anyone roll above a 15? Okay. So as you guys are getting closer, the wind is beginning to whip.
Was I
And
the only one?
yes, you were the only one.
Fuck.
They're not animal handlers.
I'm
Can
a
I-
wizard.
Can I?
These
They're
are
not
wizards.
animals.
Can I
Like
tell-
you.
Can I
farmers.
tell
Yeah.
my animals to try to help?
It
these guys
doesn't-
Out?
This is not the animals like misbehaving or not following orders. This is that the wind has become so strong that you guys are gonna have to go lower in order to avoid these heavy winds, or the people who roll bad on animal handling are gonna fall off. Like they are right now. I'm just kidding.
I'm just
But
surfing on
you
the
guys
line.
begin to
To kill.
kind of everything starts to get wobbly. Thea, make a dexterity saving throw for me.
Ugh.
Guys, come on! It's you just gotta stay on the.
Also, you're an Arashari, so like wind is not a thing to you, really.
I also rolled a 34, so.
Yeah, the wind means nothing to you. Zach, are you gonna have to go into hiding? Are you okay?
No, there's just engine noises coming outside.
He peeks up.
Those hooligans,
The hoodlums.
hoodlums with their loud cars.
Okay. Thea, you grab on. If you guys continue going further, the checks are gonna get harder, unless you go lower, and then it's gonna remain what it is currently, which is a 15. But if you go further in, it's gonna go up to a 25.
I would like to go as low as
Physiologically possible.
I would like to go lower.
Okay. So you guys descend about 100 feet. So you guys are now about 40 feet above the ground.
Let's stay up there and just surf on the back of mine.
Are you sure you want to do that?
I'm gonna fly with them because if
Okay.
something happens, I kind of need to be there.
Or if something happens to you, they can't make it to you.
I'll be
It's fine.
I can turn.
So now
I'll
you guys
just wait
are
till he
low
falls
enough.
down.
Yeah, exactly. Just you just see
look!
like hey, there he is.
Hits the floor. Olay!
Hey. So you guys are now low enough that you've gotten through the smoke that was kind of covering the canopy, and you see the floor of the Gray Valley It's just covered in craters of different impacts. You also see just like death and destruction everywhere. There's a few skeletons. This was a long time ago, so most of it is decayed. But you see a few skeletons scattered throughout, and they're not like humans. They're like demons and devils and angels and like high-level demonic or celestial beings. With a few like human-sized like helmets and things kind of scattered throughout.
We're in danger.
Danger, this guys. This is probably the highest. The dungeon that you guys are headed towards is the highest level dungeon I have ever created.
Oh.
So, you know,
So
it's
we're
like
fucked.
it's like roughly for like level 17 or 18. So,
How many puzzles are there?
oh, there's like 4.
Oh. Are we?
I mean, I can put
Are
more.
we
Whoa,
though?
whoa, whoa, whoa.
No, 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 no.
I thought about
Bring
doing
down.
every single room as a puzzle room, and there's over like 20 rooms.
That would
So
have been the
Alright,
highest.
that
level.
We'll
That
play
would've
for the next 8 months, Jacob.
That was-
you're not wrong. You're really not wrong.
We're gonna have to set our save point at the beginning of this dungeon.
I'm gonna have to save and reload.
Scum safe, scum safe, scum safe.
Yeah, Baldur's Gate 3 taught you anything. So, you begin to notice also that the ground itself almost seems to like have a heartbeat to it, and it kind of just it pulsates every few seconds, and you see just this dark purple energy that's kind of just coursing through the ground of this area. I need Thea to roll a religion check, I need Animus to roll a nature check, and I need Zygon and Anzu to roll an Arcana check. And then I need Cirrus to roll a survival check.
That wasn't good. 15 or 17. Sorry.
17, okay.
22.
Nice.
Fuck!
He's cursed. What bog witch did you make angry?
We know which one, Jacob.
We know the bog witch. Zygon, what'd you get?
The bog witch.
14.
14. Okay. Thea. Advantage.
10.
Man, we're batting 1,000 tonight, gang.
Yeah.
Serious, what'd you roll?
10.
Hey, well, you know, that's not bad. It's literally the middle.
And plus 7 on my roll.
So Thea and Zygon,
Not the middle
the
one.
two of you through religious study and arcane knowledge, this blight on the land only really happens on the sites of where gods have fought. This whole area seems to be scorched by divine and demonic energy to the point where the land itself has been cursed. There's too much celestial and devil / demonic blood that has literally soaked into the ground that it has affected the area and how it behaves. Anzu, the latent arcane energy here is something that you haven't felt in a very long time. It's similar. The stench of this arcana. It's like normally magic kind of has either an odorless or like a, depending on what spells
Never
you cast,
do
like
that again.
like fireballs are like kind of sulfurous, and like different magic kind of has a smell to it. This smells so rotten, and like it's like if you smelled someone with gangrene. Like it's kind of that just terrible death and decay smell. It's worse than necrotic spells even. But you the one time that you felt this is about 250 years ago when you engaged in a war with someone trying to ascend to godhood. It feels like the arcane energy in that level and that kind of toxicity. Animus, the trees and the nature around here itself has begun to warp and atrophy. You see the trees kind of shoot off in weird directions, and the limbs now more resemble needles than they do boughs of trees. You notice no fauna whatsoever. There's no squirrels, no rabbits, nothing. And what is little left of the flora almost feels mutated and kind of cancerous in nature. It is very Burton-esque in kind of how it kind of shoots and just
full circle,
and it kind of twists. I'm just trying to think like visually that like weirdly shaped trees and kind of just like very like MC Escher, just weird growth, like trees growing in spirals or like growing into themselves and just very odd
like a
shapes.
Dark Dr. Seuss book.
Yeah, like evil Seuss.
Yeah.
Like Cat in the Hat.
Yeah.
Like,
or the Lorax.
Yeah. Evil Lorax.
Yeah. Cirrus.
He speaks for the trees because.
Gosh dang it, Brady. Cirrus, there is something watching you.
Where?
Oh. Man, I don't know how you make that sound, but it is accurate. Anyway, you guys are kind of soaring along, and you see this burned out small village. Does anyone here have proficiency with masonry tools or building of any sort? It's a very niche thing, like dwarves get it, but like I don't know if anybody's picked it. Now,
I can mimic
Anzu,
it pretty well. I just want to point this out.
Anzu does have tinkering.
Yeah.
So I will say that this will be a harder check, but I will let you roll.
Okay.
Make a history check with disadvantage.
Again, I would like to point out this is like the second time this has come up in the 4 years that we've been playing.
It is. It is.
You said disadvantage
Yes.
on history?
On history, yeah.
Just doesn't tinker.
Just has it in his back pocket.
I love how every time we bring it up, Brady's like, okay, this is a detail that we should have heard about a long time ago.
Well, it's like you act like this is like a core part of his character, and then like he
it's
brought
a
it up
core
and just
part
started
of
making watch
gnomes.
this one day.
It's a core part
I
of
was
gnomes.
like, what the fuck
in
is going
general.
on?
I think we lost a little
Fair
bit
enough.
of it
Fair enough.
because when he was in Whitestone, he was using it a lot to make that gun whenever we were with Braun. But then we kind of just left that alone because the gun wasn't going to work because it wasn't perfected yet. And then the guy who was...
He was making guns?
Yeah, we had a gun
Enzu was trying to make a gun.
We had me and
I remember we had the gun blueprints, I guess.
And
No.
Enzo was the one tinkering to try to build. No, but his didn't work, so we had to give it to that dwarf that ended up dying, the one that was making your armor.
Yeah, weren't you guys like missing a part or something?
Right.
Or like
Yeah.
I remember
vaguely-
when I was supposed to get armor that was going to be good.
Yeah, it
27.
should still be down there in the...
Those
It's
were the
still
fun
there.
days.
It's still there. Remember when we could
Under
go
all the
shopping?
rubble of Whitestone?
Well, only like a district in Whitestone got leveled. Like,
didn't you guys get like a mine? or
This does
something?
say that I have a
We're on that
proficiency in technological devices. I don't know if that counts.
that means you will add your intelligence modifier.
Okay. Still 27.
27, yeah. Okay. So, Cirrus, you feel something watching you, and as you guys are cresting over this city, very small town, village, Anzu, you notice the stonework of what little is left. You see a large windmill that has kind of caved in on one side, and the blades are no longer turning. This stuff dates back to pre-Calamity. It is stupid old. Like
Stupid old.
crazy stupid old. The technology they use here is more advanced than what you guys currently have. but it is in so much disuse and disrepair that you would never be able to salvage anything from it. As you guys are kind of hovering over this, you begin to hear. What do you want to do, Sirius?
Can I look around, see if I can see anything?
Make an investigation check.
I wonder what I'm gonna roll here.
Well, you gotta have
natural 20. All right.
Hey, he gets them every once in a while. It's feast or famine with you. I don't know what it
really
is. So,
Love to see it.
as you begin scanning through this town, you see people going about their day. You see people kind of, talking to each other and conversing and everything. But it's off. You see a young woman, probably no older than 25. She's, talking to someone, and she has a bouquet of flowers in a basket that she's holding. But the flowers are all wilted and dead, all dried up.
Do we need to be in the village for any reason?
You don't know. You see what looks like a baker of some sort, kind of on an outdoor stone, kneading dough, excuse me. But the dough is like molded, and it's just nasty looking.
Do the people look normal, or do they look
They do.
rough?
They look fine. They look like
What the fuck?
a normal village.
It's the shades.
You're right.
Is it just him seeing this? Did I just do that?
You're all seeing this.
Oh, okay, cool.
This looks funky. How far away are we?
So you're about 40 feet in the air. So,
Okay.
in total, probably about 80 feet. Because, so you're here, and then they're over here.
Yeah. Animus, are you seeing what I'm seeing?
I need
Yeah, it's
Zygon and Thea to
They're
both make
shades.
dexterity saving throws.
I would say we just keep flying and we don't worry about this. There's
We
a lot
don't
of
Charlie is nimble.
There's a lot of things in the Grey Valley that are going to do this to our heads, and we just want to keep going.
That's fair.
This is a what, Jacob? I'm sorry.
Dexterity saving throw.
17.
17.
Uh, 17. Yeah.
Okay.
Two peas in a pod.
You both feel the hair on your neck stand up. And you both kind of look around for a second, and almost instinctually, you both dive out of the way off of the duck. And you see a giant laser just come out of the windmill. The crack in the windmill just goes through. The duck is vaporized. It is gone. But
Charlie!
you then see
Charlie!
you hear all this mechanical kind of all go out, and you see the windmill opens up as a giant, what looks like magical cannon appears in front of you guys, and you see along the perimeter of the village all of these little turrets begin to go up and just start shooting. I need everyone to make dexterity saving throws, and now Zygon and Thea are plummeting.
Anzu,
So you guys need to figure out what.
Anzu,
Are
I'll
we
just
near each other?
try
Can I
and-
dive over to her and lock arms?
Yeah, you two are next to each other.
I'll polymorph into a giant eagle and I'll pick
Okay.
it up.
you lock
So you-
arms and you
So as you're
double
locked
down
arms,
forward.
the talons are now what you're grabbing onto, Zygon, as you're kind of like paragliding through as Thea is flying.
18.
Okay.
Doofenshmirtz fucking adventure.
Doofenshmirtz Evil
Yeah, what the fuck was that? Just when you
Incorporated.
think you're flying through an evil land, there's a fucking laser.
Lasers!
I got a
So-
29.
Sharks with
29.
laser beams attached to their freaking head.
Anzu, what'd you get?
I got an 18.
Okay. Animus?
What did I roll?
Dexterity saving throw.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. It's ungood.
It's ungood? How ungood?
It's gonna be a 7, Jacob.
Alright, so all of you guys begin to dive out of the way as arcane artillery is just firing at you, just everywhere. You guys are duck, dodge, dip, diving, and dodging everywhere.
You got that.
Yeah. Animus, your bird gets clipped as you guys begin to... and it just disappears underneath you, and you begin to plummet. I need Animus and Anzu to roll initiative.
Can I theoretically open my wings?
You don't. You're a flightless bird.
Don't tell
You
me
go.
that. That's not cool.
You're a flightless
Really,
bird.
you
I
could
don't know.
glide. You could fall with style.
Yeah.
No, it's kind of like Donald Duck. Do you think Donald Duck
Aim
can
for
fly?
The bushes, Jacob. Aim for the bushes.
All right, I need Animus and Anzu to roll initiative.
Wasn't even an awning in their general direction.
I got a 14.
14. Okay.
20.
Okay. Anzu, you don't quite get there in time to save Animus from falling with Featherfall.
Something, don't worry.
Okay. You're gonna hit the ground. What are you gonna do?
I'm gonna turn into a bird.
Okay, so you... 2 giant eagles flying. Also, Thea, your intelligence is now that of a giant eagle because you're polymorphed. It's not the same as
Yeah, I know.
as animal shaping.
They're actually not that bad. Your
They're
intelligence.
not terrible.
It's an 8.
You've seen Lord of the Rings. You know what they're like.
It's an 8. You're just gonna -1.
Cool. It's not that distant, Thea.
Not that different. You just like shiny things a little bit more now.
What?
The ground, I'm like, ooh.
Yeah.
What do the people look like now?
They're gone.
There's nothing.
Nothing.
All an illusion.
But the turrets are still firing at you. I need everyone to make a dexterity saving throw.
Oh, I'm
Even
so,
me.
I'm so
Even?
dexterous now.
Well, yeah, you gotta. It's like in a cartoon. You gotta like move. Yeah.
Move my legs.
Yeah. You gotta become a noodle and just kind of.
Try to lift up something like a cart or something from the village, and I want to try to beeline it to the windmill and like drop it into the windmill.
You wanna like dive? You wanna drop a bomb on?
Yeah, but just like something that'll knock it loose or something.
Okay. Make a investigation check for me real quick.
Yeah, let me do that real quick. Hold on, what was I making first? Dexterity?
Dex save. Did anyone roll lower than a 17?
Mm-mm.
Okay. Zygon did. What? Thea, what did you roll?
Rolled an 18.
Zygon, what'd you roll?
16.
Oh no.
I will say,
Oh, a 17.
Thea, because Thea rolled an 18 and you rolled a 16, that averages to a 17. I will say that Thea saved you there.
You're fucking welcome.
Hey,
So,
now we're even.
yeah,
I don't know
that
about
totally makes you even.
19.
So,
For
Cirrus,
me,
as you're
I saved your
as
life.
dodging through, your bird gets
I
clipped,
saved you from falling.
and it disappears beneath you.
Does me rolling a natural 1 affect anything?
God damn.
Oh, yeah, for sure. For sure it
Heck.
does.
Cool.
So you rolled a 20 and then a 1?
Yes, precisely.
Holy cow. Again, feast or famine.
Someone
So,
needs to do something.
This man
Cirrus,
needs
as you're falling, no one else seems to notice that you have been hit as you go down. I need you to make a
What's that?
acrobatics check to see if you can somehow lessen your fall.
We're only 40 feet up, remember. He's only
Yeah,
gonna
it's
take
only 4d10
instead of a lot more.
Yeah, instead of what would have been
Bushes.
14d10 if you guys stayed at the top height.
Try to grab onto a roof.
It's a 22.
22.
I hate fucking hate this game so much.
It's so just. So as you're falling, Cirrus, you see what looks like an old pigsty that is still muddy and squishy. So you kind of angle yourself. You guys see mud and, assuming other things, just kind of go everywhere.
And shit.
Yeah. As Cirrus, you lessen the damage you take, You take 12 points of fall damage.
That's not bad. That's not bad.
All right.
You'll feel that in your heels a little bit, maybe in your shins.
Yeah, I'm sure he
Is
has
there
no
a delicious
experience with that.
smell of cooked duck in the air?
It does smell quite
nice. It may
nice.
feel as if you have just played 90 minutes of soccer for the first time in 7 years.
Maybe. I don't know. Who would do
My
that?
ankles still hurt. I just want to point that out. I'm still not 100%. Fucking Brendan called me. He's like, "Hey, you want to play soccer?" I'm like, "Fuck no."
Never again.
Never again.
I'm gonna be
I'm gonna
recovering.
stick to swimming.
It's good for therapeutic.
Swimming's
reasons.
very good for you. Anyway,
Yeah, I can't swim either. So
you can't swim. I can teach you how to swim while we're
I
while
don't
we're
like
at
water.
Hunter's wedding. So what?
Like that, Abby, he'll feel bad.
It's just something he doesn't. I don't know how to ride a bike. There, boom. Okay, moving on.
It's also embarrassing.
Zach can swim.
I don't think it's embarrassing.
Kimmy doesn't know
That is.
You also think peanut allergies are embarrassing. I don't know what.
I
think
can,
laugh
they
is
are.
We're
embarrassing.
learning a lot about how Abby's looking down on us.
Abby's just embarrassed for everyone all the
People who have
time.
allergies.
Caleb
Embarrassing.
was an
If
elitist.
it makes you feel
Jesus
better,
Christ.
I think I have a cashew allergy. That is embarrassing.
Oh, how embarrassing!
Makes my mouth swell up and tingle.
that is an allergy.
That was
Yeah.
an allergy.
Animus, what did you get on your investigation check?
I had a 15 on that.
Okay.
Felt
You
like-
see, as you're kind of soaring through, dodging everything,
Maybe
you see a large, what looks like produce cart.
Yeah. Is there a bunch of shitty produce in, like a big?
No,
sponge?
it's just a wooden cart.
I'm a big bird. I'm picking that thing up.
Okay, make a strength check.
Yeah. I wish I could guide myself. That was so almost good. It's a 13.
13.
It was almost
As you
a 17.
grab it, your talons crush where you're grabbing, and the whole thing just turns to dust.
I'm gonna have to look for a rock instead, Jacob.
Okay, go make an investigation check. Sirius.
Can
What do you wanna
does
do?
it look like pigs have been here recently?
It does.
Mm.
It does look as though.
Are there pigs currently here?
Make an investigation.
Does it look like there may be?
Are there? Is
Son
someone
of a
going
bitch.
oink?
Is there an oink somewhere?
Is it huh or is it huh or
I
is
got
it
another
oink?
fucking 4.
Oh my gosh, man!
No pigs.
Those dice.
There's
We're
a pig
getting
right
you.
behind him. But serious, there's a pig right there. No pigs.
No, nothing
That's-
here.
I asked for pigs, not cows. Thank you.
Oink.
Oink.
It's just a
You do
cow
not
oink.
see any pigs. However, you do see signs of scorch marks.
Uh-oh.
Like very minor scorch marks.
Fire
Are they like
pigs.
laser scorch marks? Are they?
No, it's more like fire.
Hellboars.
They're. Are they like? Are they like on like the posts or like? Where
Just
am I seeing
around the
scorch-
ground.
on
So
the ground?
there's
Can I
like-
walk?
So you're essentially in a sty that's connected to a stable.
hmm
But you see like minor scorch marks.
Can I walk over to the scorch marks and investigate them or
Yeah,
something?
go ahead. I need Zygon, Thea, and Anzu. Oh, I need all 4 of you, minus Cirrus, to make dexterity saving throws.
It's a 12.
12.
Hey, right at
Okay.
20 on my investigation.
You do see a rock wall that has been caved in, and there are some rocks that are pretty big.
Yeah, I want to take one of those rocks.
Okay, make a dexterity saving
while
throw.
I'm grabbing that rock.
And a strength check. I need a strength check first.
Okay.
Excuse me. Alright, Zygon, what'd you roll? Not good. I like
7.
that. 7, okay. So by math, Thea has to roll a 27 in order to offset that.
I rolled a 10.
That was not a 27. But if you combine your numbers together, unfortunately, that's not how this works.
Yeah.
Anzu, what'd you get?
I got an 18.
18. Okay. Anzu, you and remind me of your bird's name.
Skungus.
Skungus. You and Skungus are one. As you're kind of darting and moving through all of this fire, it's almost like a dance to the two of you.
God, they're gonna talk about this for ages. Anzu and Skungus.
Anzu and Skungus, dream team. Thea,
No.
you do not notice a random blast that hits you in the wing,
Oh god.
sending Zygon flying.
Whoa.
And Thea, you
Why
take...
am I rolling so many dice? Hold on now.
Fucking dice ASMR.
9, 10, 14, 17, 23, 24 points of... What would it be?
That's gonna hurt.
They're looking at this.
But I'm an eagle.
She's an eagle still, jeez.
Damn. You take 24 points of damage from... What would this be? What would lasers be? Or arcane artillery?
I think
like
mine.
Force damage?
I think mine are like
It's force damage, right?
8d6.
Yeah.
8d6 force. That's what.
Yeah,
mine
these
are.
aren't as big, but yeah, it's force damage. Zygon. You are falling 40 feet. You will be afforded the same window of opportunity as Cirrus was. I need you to make an acrobatics check.
Join me in the pigsty.
Can I attempt to go after him?
You can attempt to make an acrobatics check, Thea.
It's a quick fall though.
Okay.
40 feet's not too far.
It is pretty quick.
I don't think I made it.
40 feet's like
What
the
is your roll?
third story or something.
So 40 feet would be 4 stories. What'd you roll, Thea?
A 9.
A 9. Zygon, what'd you roll on your acrobatics check?
9.
Man, you guys are rolling so close to each other.
Very insane.
So
Am I like falling towards like? Wait, so how far off the ground am I?
about 40 feet.
I like how we're just dodging and failing dodging and just not attacking.
So Zygon, you
I misty step through the air.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Oh
Ooh.
shit. If he
Ooh.
does it immediately, Jacob, he wouldn't have been falling.
So
and take the
Misty
damage.
Step. Misty Step is a bonus action.
He would get a bonus action.
Let me look. Let me consult the tomes.
Or dimension door.
Dimension door would also work, but you'd carry your momentum through the door.
But what if I turn the door like sideways so I just go shooting
True,
Yeah.
Yeah.
parallel to the ground?
What if I Looney Tunes through a wall?
Through the
Yeah.
pigsty and rolls in the mud instead of landing into it.
Zygon, roll an initiative check for me, and if you roll higher than a 15, I will allow you to Misty Step in time.
Otherwise, it's the dimension.
I'm gonna
door.
use a point of inspiration to give myself advantage.
Okay.
Fuck yeah.
Good. 19.
19. You can cast Misty Step.
Let's go.
Yes, Misty Step.
Okay. So as you're falling, you guys see silver smoke begin to surround Zygon as he... And Zygon, where would you like to end up?
Next to the sty where it's not dirty.
Okay. Okay. So you appear in the stable as Cirrus is climbing out of the sty covered in mud and all sorts of other things.
I'll offer him a hand.
Okay. You help pull him out. Cirrus, make an investigation check for me.
I'm not gonna see him.
That's the
Thea,
thing.
you also
That's the
see...
thing right there.
There's the pig. It was Zygon all along.
D9.
Okay.
It's fine.
there are 3 distinct hoof patterns in this area, all with scorch around them. You see what are hoof patterns? I guess I should say like footprints. You see a pig's hoof with a little bit of scorch around it. You see a dog's paw print with a little bit of scorch around it, and then you see a horse's hoof with a little bit of scorch around it. All kind of in this stable area.
How far away am I to one of the lasers, whatever the closest one is?
So the lasers are on the perimeter, and then the big one is the windmill. So in the interior of the city, which is where you are, nothing. Or I guess I should say village. It's not a city.
But like, how far away am I?
Probably about 80 feet from a turret that's currently shooting at Thea and Animus and Anzu.
Can I like poke my head out?
Okay.
From behind one of the walls just to see if it fires at me?
It does not. It seems as though these are anti-air.
Okay. I yell at Animus and Anzu. They're the ones that are still in the air, right?
And Thea.
And Thea. Yeah. All 3 of them. Hey, they seem to be anti-air missiles. You should not be in the air.
With that exact inflection.
Yes, exactly.
Hey, Sirius is kind of like that. Whoa, camera.
Camera, please.
I don't hear him because I'm going in for the dive bomb.
Okay. Make either athletics or acrobatics check. We'll say you got a big enough boulder.
Okay. I rolled a 13 on the strength, so
yeah, you're good.
And then I rolled an 18. No, I rolled what's dex? 21 on the dex save.
Okay, that's good.
And then I need a roll to try to hit it now.
Yes. Make either an athletics or acrobatics check to throw this boulder.
I don't think either of them matter in this instance. 15? All right, so you dodging everything. You throw the boulder as it and it just shatters against the cannon.
Nice.
The major cannon is now zoning in on you, Animus. And you see it's kind of...
If I start falling...
and it locks in place.
Am I flying if I'm falling, though?
Yes. Okay. Are you in the air?
I'd love to say that I'm not, and it's impossible for me to say that. So...
What's your AC?
Oh, Jacob. It's not good. It's a 13 as an eagle.
That hits.
This is gonna hurt so bad.
It's gonna be really bad, buddy. I'm just gonna warn you.
Just get out of the air, Jacob.
Where are my D12s? Nope, that's not how. This ain't Baldur's Gate, buddy. That ain't how this works. You made your decision to try and airstrike this thing.
How many? You have only 6 sets of dice, Jacob. I don't want to hear.
Yeah, that means I have to roll them multiple times. Let's see. Where are my D12s? There we go. Okay, I have 5 D12s. I have to roll them 4 times.
Holy shit! All 5 of them 4 times?
Yeah, it's 20 D12 damage. That's why the duck got vaporized. Okay.
I'm gonna be vaporized.
22, 23, 24, 31.
Are you an animal right now?
41.
Well, no, but like
43,
before...
51, 55, 60.
So how does that work?
It goes over. It goes over.
It goes. Yeah. Oh, it does carry.
Yeah, it's gonna hurt.
70.
That's unfortunate.
80. 93.
Yeah. Goofers. I'm gonna fall too.
103, 114, 126, 135, 141 points of force damage.
Easy.
Are you still alive?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, you guys are
We
so
take
fools.
those.
We take
Tank.
What's your health at? Just for
I would like to ask
No,
a question
that's
before you
that's
ask
something
that.
that the DM doesn't have.
Did you say it's below 100?
I would say it's below 100. Yeah.
I would like to cast Disintegrate.
Are you being
okay,
for real?
hold on.
Are you being for real?
No,
Okay.
Oh, dude, that's your opportunity, though.
There it is.
I know,
there.
right?
That's the opportunity right now.
They
I'm
wouldn't be
waiting.
able to notice. They'd think he just got destroyed by the laser.
I just wanted you to know that I could kill you. if I wanted to.
Oh my
You
god.
can kill me at any moment. Don't do this.
All right, Animus, you begin to plummet as you've been hit by this laser. Make a Constitution saving throw
Was
for
it
me.
141?
141 damage.
With my last 2 equal hit points, can I try to catch him?
I would like to ask a
You
question.
certainly can
Caitlin,
try.
Before I let you know how much health I have.
Mm-hmm.
How high was the windmill? Because the windmill wasn't 40.
The windmill was not 40 feet. It's only 20 feet.
It was 140 feet.
It's a massive windmill.
So it was like, how much do I?
It's
need to
the
clean?
Empire State Building.
I was coming in.
Yeah, you like dive bombed it, so
Yeah,
like
so
it's
I'm
not
at
gonna be a
20 feet.
huge. It's not gonna be a huge fall. Yeah.
Can I try to grab onto Silas' windmill, or I
While
don't
it's-
think
while
that'll
it's
happen.
going?
I just got
While-
disintegrated.
Turn into a constrictor snake.
I would like to turn into a constrictor snake and climb the windmill.
I think I just need to take the fall damage because I just got over 100 hit.
Make a Constitution
yeah,
saving throw
go
for
ahead.
me.
Go ahead and take the fall damage.
Well, I rolled.
It's a
Okay.
15 on the con save.
Okay, you are still conscious.
That's good.
Just about.
Okay. Theo, would you roll?
Did I take damage falling?
What am I? A deck save or like a what is it?
This would be an acrobatics check.
Dirty 20.
Okay. As you're falling, Animus, an eagle swoops in and catches you.
I'm going straight for that pigsty.
Okay.
Oh god damn it.
One more dex save. Anzu, make a
I
dexterity
could've
saving
just
throw.
fallen and
Yes,
been
sir.
fine.
No.
That, sir, is a 15.
15. You're finally clipped. So,
He has Death Ward.
your bird gets shot, Anzu. I will give you a moment to say goodbye.
He's
Skangus,
I don't
I will never forget you. You will always be in my heart.
Your
And every
parrot
time. No,
squawks
not yet.
and
I'm not
begins to fade
done.
away.
Skangus de la Cruz.
Poofs away.
I will have you tattooed to me.
Anzu, you are falling. I need you to make an acrobatics. Well, no, I need you to make an acrobatics check.
I don't want to live.
All right, you take 4 d10
Oh,
fall damage.
I will take.
Andrew, your bird
Because of
spirit
a
still exists in the
fucking bird?
Feywild. They just
It's just
disappear
gone.
from this
14.
14. You kind of guide yourself and you hit a thatched roof and you just land face down into the dirt. You take 3d10 fall damage.
I take nothing, right?
No, you take 3d10 fall damage. I was just letting you break your fall.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, you broke my 1d10.
You take 12 points of fall damage.
Okay, guys.
All right. Thea,
Answer's
what'd you roll?
unconscious.
Yeah, exactly. He's a wizard.
I'm a baby.
Dead.
14.
You dive in and you get shot as you go in, and the eagle form drops. The two of you skid into this stable.
You're not pigs.
You know.
You guys see smoke like billowing off of Animus
I'm like
as
coughing
he,
smoke out.
he looks roasted, like he's just like scorched.
I swear to God, if one of you tells me I smell good, it's all over.
Took a quick vape break.
Animus,
Come
you
in
alright
like
there?
Amos Diggory. My boy! That's my boy!
You shake him, he's still alive.
Music playing in the background.
Yeah.
Do, 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 do.
My boy.
One of the best scenes in those movies. Ugh.
Is it though?
Goblet of Fire is by far the best.
Goblet's
I don't know.
great.
I like
It's a-
Prisoner
It's
too.
awful.
It's
scene, though.
arguably could be one of the best of the series.
Yeah, I think Goblet's up there. The book too. Goblet of Fire. The book is.
The best
So good.
movie,
I
the
enjoyed
best
the book.
moment is by far the chest.
But we don't support J.K. Rowling because she sucks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She created a fun little world.
Yeah.
We don't.
Definitely the author's a thing. Anyway.
Remember
So.
the artist and the art.
Yeah, exactly. Anzu, you hear the group about a block away. Do you want to head over there?
Stealthily.
Okay.
Crouched.
Make a stealth check for me.
Everything hurts.
So, Animus, what is your HP right now?
Can I walk over to Animus and like pat him? You know how people when they have like dirt on their back and like pat them. Can I do that number?
Yes. Yeah. So you
And just make sure I try to hit all of like the burnt marks on him.
Yep.
I got a 4.
Fuck.
A
I'd like to use
4.
healing hands
Yeah.
on Animus.
Okay.
Yeah, I got
All
a
right.
4.
Go ahead and roll the heal there, Zygon. Thea,
He just regains equal to my level.
all 4 of you, because of your passive perception,
I can do a thing.
hear Adzu coming
16.
a mile away.
It's
He's
16.
16.
My ears are.
Can I shoot my arrow? Can I shoot an arrow toward Anzu,
Okay.
but like miss him by a hair?
Man, this
Okay.
is a dangerous game to be playing with how you roll.
That's fine.
Make a.
I'm a gambling man. What
We'll
can
just say this is a general attack, and you're trying to miss. So as long as you don't hit above Anzu's armor class, you will miss.
Brady, how much did you give me?
16 points.
Okay, I will start healing myself. In a second.
Anzu, what's your AC?
16.
Okay.
Yeah, no, that hits.
What'd you roll?
Will it not be accuracy though?
I'm mainly just doing this for a funny.
Ah,
Like a
Shoot him in the head.
20.
He tried to disintegrate me.
29 or something.
Okay. So
Smoke him.
you hear something, and then you immediately fire an arrow without really looking. Anzu, you feel it go past your cheek, and your goatee gets caught in the crossfire, and a little bit of it flutters to the ground.
I look at the culprit.
It's serious.
Point
You
at Zygon.
fucker. You
Sitting
fucker.
there trying to revive me.
Yeah, Zygon's like, what?
I've been growing this for 275 years.
He did it. I put my bow back.
Cirrus, make a persuasion check with disadvantage.
Can I use healing spirit?
Or a deception check, my bad, deception.
Deception with disadvantage. 11.
Anzu, make an insight check.
Oh, I got advantage on those.
Great.
He rolls 2 1s.
17.
17. Yeah, Cirrus did it. Yeah.
Cheeky shit.
All right. So as you guys are kind of sitting in the stable, you hear, and all the turrets like fade away, and the windmill goes back to being a normal windmill. And you guys see all of these like people begin to appear in the village and kind of go about their day normally.
Do they like just fucking spawn in, or do they like walk
Yeah,
through doors
They
and whatnot?
they like spawn in when they
Like to use my
go.
divine sense. Are they all fiends? Or
They're all
undead?
undead. They're all undead. But it doesn't appear as though they are hostile to you at the moment.
Do they like see us, or like?
Do you want to try and get one of their attention?
Not particularly.
Okay. It doesn't appear as though they see you. There's a stable boy that's going through and checking all the stables, and he passes through Animus. He just walks straight through him.
He's a ghost.
I don't know how, but it hurt.
Everything hurts.
I'm using my healing spirit to heal myself.
Okay. That heals
Do you need
everybody
that?
too, right?
No.
Healing spirit, because I don't use a lot. I'll let you guys know what it does. You call for a nature spirit to soothe the wounded. The spirit appears in a space in a 5-foot cube within range.
A nature spirit, you say?
No. I didn't say that.
Okay. Yeah, you did.
No.
Continue reading the spell.
He said no.
It looks like a transparent beast or fae of your choice. Until the spell ends, whenever you're the creature you can see moves into the spirit space for the first time. You cause the spirit to do 1d6 hit points healing to that creature. So I'm just sitting inside of this space healing for 10
Which
turns.
all of you could, I believe. It's only a 5-foot radius, though, right? Can it heal the others?
If you'd like to try to move into my space with me,
I would like to go really close to him.
You can sit on his lap if you want.
Oh, hug his knees.
Okay. Everybody huddle up.
Is anyone doing it? Is anyone huddling in with me for the whole time?
Yes.
Okay, it's gonna be.
And then after.
35. You get 35.
How long does this last?
1 minute.
Okay.
Do you need more healing than that?
I can keep healing a little more. We don't need to. I'm just gonna use a healing. I have so many healing potions I haven't used. I'm just gonna do that for the second thing.
Okay. I mean, we could take a short rest and do hit dice too.
Yeah,
but
we should take a
we're on
short-
time crunch is the issue.
Oh, that's true.
If we don't get
Just
this
an hour.
if
It
we
is
don't-
just an hour.
It's gonna take us most of the day to get there, and if we don't get out in 24 hours, we're all gonna
Oh.
turn.
Yeah,
That
but
is true.
I mean, I could use the hour.
Well, you guys don't know this, but Zygon won't.
Okay. That's
Yeah.
good for everyone that is Zion.
Yeah.
Zygon's like, nah, we got time.
He's like, awesome.
I used one of my 2 spells. I could use the hour.
Zygon has a different level of protection that none of you do, or could ever have.
Hmm.
Okay, we get it.
He is best boy.
Cool.
He's a nerd.
Is the fact that best boy still a job title in the film industry? Isn't that a little weird? Anyway, moving on.
Actually,
Is that a thing?
It is.
Thea, can
The
I
fuck?
actually have a
There's
little bit
still
of healing, please? I know I just denied it.
You need, good sir.
If I were to give you a number out of 143, just picking a random number.
Your max HP is 143, and I dealt 141 while you were. Wow, I really did
But
almost kill you.
I had 26 health as a bird, so.
So you're telling me I should have rolled higher? Dang it. Okay, I'll keep that as a
Should
note.
have just fudged a few of those numbers, honestly.
Around a
I rolled
78
multiple
out of
12s.
143.
I rolled 3 12s and 4 11s. Everything else was bad.
Relatable.
Somewhere around a 3rd level healing, or a couple 2nd level healings. Or maybe
As you're healing, you begin to hear as you see 3 hellbores come around the corner and begin kind of looking around. They
How much did you
come up
need?
to you.
Somewhere around 65-ish.
Okay.
Sirius, one smells you, and all 3 of them go into their little sty and begin to roll around in the mud.
I'll just cast heal, and you heal 70 hit points.
Oh! Sweet.
And any afflictions on.
Nice. That's what we love to see. I'm back up.
All right.
Jacob
So
tried
these-
to kill me.
I didn't try to kill you specifically.
Still alive. Take that, loser.
Steady on.
Okay. Okay.
Jacob doesn't like joking.
Okay.
No,
Noted.
no.
Noted.
Reload before I said that.
Noted.
Reload.
Noted.
Reload back to save.
Noted. All right.
What I meant to say was, what an amazing DM we have that I did.
You're making it worse for yourself.
Honestly, 10 out of 10.
Yeah, you're making it worse for yourself. So what are you guys gonna do? You're in this weird, deserted village. There's some Hellboars chilling in a mud pool.
I think we have to keep moving.
Cool.
Yeah, probably.
Should we go along the outskirts of the village?
We could get on horses, and you could all name your horses this time.
I don't know if we should touch anything here.
No, I can.
That's fair.
Oh.
Yeah, you guys can all tell me what kind of horse you want.
Speaking of horses, you hear the sound of horse hooves hitting the ground, just clip clomping, and then
Like
eventually
aggressively or like just
trot, just a little trot.
stray horses
Yeah.
just flopping around.
You hear one set. It's not a group.
Oh, okay. Where can I find the horse?
Yeah, make a
what?
Yes.
make an investigation check. I have not been getting my naps for the last few days.
Oh.
I know, guys.
I'd say
Honestly, though,
21.
new research into napping revolutionizes the game. Anyway, what'd you roll?
21.
21. You look around and you look outside the stable and you see the spirits are kind of parting ways. And, you know how, like, if you traveled back in time and tried to speak English with someone in Britain, you wouldn't be able to understand them because they speak a different language than you? Yeah.
Kind of thing.
So they're speaking common, but it's like old common. So you, Zygon.
And shout not.
Zygon does understand this because of tongues and things. Zygon, you hear them saying, "Oh, it's the mayor! It's the mayor! Everyone out of the way for the mayor!" and all that. Sears, what you see is a giant nightmare. For those of you who don't know what a nightmare is, it's a horse. So Nightmare is a horse. I believe in certain tradition, it's one of the four horsemen's horses.
That's my horse. I have that.
Yeah,
I have that.
Steed, and we were supposed to go back and get that for me. We didn't.
No, I have it.
No, we left it. Remember?
No, I got
No,
it. Remember?
he got it back.
The whole reason we went there was to get it. You just never asked for it.
Yeah.
I thought you were just getting. I didn't.
I don't know what's going on.
I didn't know about it. I was just really
I'll look at it and I'll be like, "Oh, I have one of those."
What?
So the nightmare rides in, and you see on top of this nightmare, large horns that kind of curl up. Kind of a heavy set, what looks like a devil of some sort. Kind of riding, and he's waving to his subjects, and he sees you,
I'll
Sirius.
fill in the rest of the group that's the mayor.
Okay.
My
Guys, that guy's a mayor. He looks down at you. Well, someone looks a little bit more lively than those around here. I wasn't joking.
No.
I think I'm dead. Wait, hold on. I'm not alive. No, no.
What are you doing here, kid? He's talking to you, Sirius.
Oh shit. We're just passing by.
Passing through the Gray Valley? Again, wasn't joking.
Yeah, neither was I. You were just passing through.
He dismounts. He stands about 10 feet tall.
Oh shit.
What is the mayor?
He is the mayor.
No, what the nightmare is?
No, the nightmare is a horse.
Yeah, I know that. So
who's on first? Okay.
The horse is the mayor.
That's what I got from all that. I thought the horse was talking.
To be fair. To be fair,
There's a-
that is exactly how it sounded. So I got you.
I
Bat
just
devil.
disintegrated. All right, I just needed.
No,
A
this
10-foot
10-foot
devil
tall
on the
devil on the
Oh,
nightmare.
okay. That makes
He
sense.
dismounts. The nightmare kind of leads itself into the stable.
I hear that you are the mayor of this lovely town.
Well, I mean, the spirits around here have begun to think that, and I'm not one to correct them.
Fair enough.
I'll ask again, boy. What are you doing here?
We're just-
I'm gonna interject.
Yep.
I'm gonna walk over and be like, "Oh, Mr. Mayor, he's with me," and I'll offer him my hand and see if that gets me anywhere because the dragon said something
smart
about my
guy.
blood being important here.
He begins to sniff the air. Angel meat. I haven't smelled one like you in a while. So you're here for your birthright, huh? You smell like her.
Thinking about it.
Like her.
Her who?
Well, the marvelous woman that brought you this beautiful landscape. But I'm sure you already know a lot about her.
Who's that?
You
Stories.
seriously just looked at like the kid who's like, "Do you have games on your phone?" Like you're so close to your camera.
Can I do a check, please?
What kind of check are you wanting to
I don't
do?
know if Animus.
Games on your phone.
I don't know if Animus would know who created the Grey Valley. Did we learn this from?
Make a history check. So this is really ancient history. You would have had to like dig through old manuscripts to know.
Well, it looks like I dug through some old manuscripts. That's a 28.
Ooh.
So, many different people have been credited as like the downfall of the Grey Valley, which used to be like a during pre-calamity, it was a big center for commerce and everything. A name that pops into your head is Inalu. You have heard this name before. I just don't know if you guys, as players, remember.
Old.
Hold. Please hold. Do 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 do
If I
do
created an
do.
index in my journal, it would make this a lot easier, but that'd be a lot of work.
That'd be so
Oh,
much
I actually
work.
have it written down. I have it written
Hey!
down.
Hey.
The notes.
But I have no information other than the name.
Maybe you should
Okay.
write. He has it written down. Obviously, Zygon knows who Inalu is.
I would say that you have heard the name.
Me?
Yes, you and Zygon both have heard the name. You know who this is, who he's referring to.
Do you have something to do with Winnow Gear and that other plane?
No.
Okay.
Inalu. When did that happen?
It's written down by like. I also have Anias. Illithid.
Oh, Fingorn.
Mind Player.
That was when we went
Hands.
to sing. Wait,
Is that his sister?
no. Isn't that elf girl that was with him who was like, who had like the eyes and she was like, you know what I'm talking about, Jacob?
That was not her
With the
name.
eyes.
Is that you worship?
But that is. I don't want to say too much. Yes, there is a connection there.
Is it one of
Okay,
his
I'm on
family
some-
members from the
It-
graveyard? Whenever we went and looked at the graveyard and tried to figure out Zygon's.
No, there wasn't an Inalu, there wasn't a Grandma Inalu that you know of.
Just a crystallized sister.
I think she would be named. I think she'd be a Grammy.
Graham.
Ooh,
That's what my-
Gran.
Grand.
Gran. stay tuned for our Avatar playthrough, our Avatar TTRPG playthrough sometime. Maybe.
At some point.
After
At
this,
some
Probably
point.
next year.
After this, yeah, it will highly likely be in the new year.
Hunter and I will have kids by then.
With each other.
Yeah.
We're gonna be a child. It'll be the greatest thing ever.
So this beast of a man is looking at you. So you're wanting to get on through, are you?
Oh, if it's not too much trouble, me and my compatriots here.
Well, I mean, perhaps if you gave a little bit of a fee, so to speak. Imagine this is like a toll. I used quite a lot of ammunition trying to bring you down, so I appreciate a little compensation.
How much did you have in mind?
Oh, well, money's not really useful out here. But, I take payment in other ways.
Such as?
What do you got?
Oh, he's packing. All right, I know about that.
I now realize that I may have misled you in some way.
Start undoing.
I start taking off my clothes.
So you have to understand, we are from big cities, and usually when someone comes up and says, "I'll accept a different kind of payment," that's what they're looking for.
I'm not delivering pizza to you. Like, what?
Oh, but I know what you want. You want his grump. I know what that is. Yeah.
Did I get rid of all those severed heads?
That's what we call it,
kinda-
stick in the
they're-
mountain.
They're kind of liquid at this point.
What, the grump?
Yeah.
No, the severed heads.
Ah.
How about if I just put it this way, since we're having a bit of confusion?
I have a hook hand.
I'm
No,
looking for something to add to my collection.
Ah, yes. Another name to the list. You may as well say intercourse.
No.
The notch in your bedpost.
What kind of collection do you have?
Well, it's a unique one. And you see he, appearing out of nowhere, is this large bookshelf. And you see on it what look like different wizards' spell books. And just kind of down the line, just wizard spell books over and over and over.
You collect books too? I pull out my shit. Where is it? What's the title of it? Hold on.
Spellbooks?
You
said spellbooks, Jacob?
Mm-hmm.
I want to hold him. I want to give him my my book of plants.
Anzu, make a history check for me.
Yes, sir. That would be a 31.
31.
Wait, no, 27.
27. Very little difference. You notice one of the spell books in the library is familiar to you. It is a spell book that belonged to your mentor, who taught you evocation magic. Just there. You don't know why.
I hand him my book of plants.
Did
He
you get that
begins.
book over there?
Oh, this one? And he points to... Right. Well, a feller came through here a few hundred years ago looking for some treasure, and he had to pay the toll.
Hundreds. Huh.
He went along his way. Didn't see him afterwards, but I bet he got out just fine. Oh, and he puts... You see a pair of, like, bifocal glasses appear. Begins zoning in. As much as I enjoy a good horticulture from time to time, this ain't it. And he hands you your book back.
Do you take magical items?
If they're bound by any sort of leather or skin.
Chico's really hitting the nail, the hammer on the nail on this one.
The hammer on the nail.
What did you just say?
Nail on the hammer.
Hey,
There you go.
A hammer with a
Hitting
hammer.
that nail on the hammer, tell you what. Woo! I love when my nails hit my hammers.
Sounds like the president talking.
Which one?
Which
I could see 3 of the last 4
Hammer
saying
with-
that.
a hammer.
The only one that I don't think would say that is President Obama. All like
Yeah,
Bush,
pretty much.
Trump, Biden, all would say something like that.
Yeah, we should make peace with fish.
You heard? Have you guys heard Dana Carvey's Biden?
Yes,
He was
it's
just
not
like, he was
bad.
saying something about the Pirates of the Caribbean. He's just,
Yeah.
Pirates of the Caribbean.
Yeah, it's not bad. It's really not bad. Anyway,
Hey, Caleb, that's that was a good one.
that's like the most Caleb moment I've ever heard.
It's
Maybe.
a hammer on the nail. What are you talking about?
It's the nail on the hammer.
Did you know that you can place extra nails in the claw of the hammer so you don't have to hold them? Yeah.
Feels inefficient.
Yeah.
Just put them in your mouth.
That's what I do.
I just swallow as many as possible.
Don't swallow
would.
nails.
You would.
Do not condone swallowing nails. Do not do that.
No. Now, unless you can pay this here toll, I might have to ask you to leave.
Right, we're just passing through.
Yeah, we'll
We're
leave that way.
We're going out of the
No.
The dragon already said we could pass. I feel like we should be able to pass.
not- I was there.
I'm just curious, Mr. Mayor. What is your name? I'd like to know the man that is denying me my birthright.
You're a pretty slick talker there, kid. No, you haven't earned my name.
After we defeat the Grey Valley, maybe he will.
His gaze turns to you, Anzu.
Oh, hello.
Now there's a feller that knows his way around an arcane spell.
Oh, a little bit, you know. Don't mind me.
You got a book for me?
Actually, I do have a spare book.
Oh, Bernie, fuck.
Spare book.
I feel you.
Would you take a spare?
Does it have spells in it?
Of course it has spells in it. Everything that I would normally need.
Let me see.
I'll summon my spare.
Okay. You hand it up to him. He takes it. Rudimentary. Basic.
Whoa.
I mean, this has some application.
Whoa.
He closes it. Well, this is, okay. I guess I'd allow you through. Well, except for one little thing. Here, and he pulls a book off the shelf. I'd want you to read this for me. And he hands you back this book. There is one spell in this book.
Can I analyze the spell?
It is a wish spell.
Ooh.
However, it has been written to where it will only grant one wish. And that wish is described in the spell text. It has been... Your knowledge of arcane magic, Anzu, the spell itself has been interwoven with the wish. So, if you cast the wish spell, it will automatically default to that request.
Okay. So he wants me to basically give him a wish.
Yeah, and do you know what happens after you cast wish?
There's a chance that I may never be able to do
it
again.
ever again. Yeah. And you get severely fatigued to where you won't be able to use magic for like a day.
Can he tell what the spell does?
Do you know Infernal?
No. No.
Yes, actually, I do.
Okay.
Brady,
This is
no.
a spell. This is a spell to. It would essentially rewrite reality to where he would become the Lord of Avernus.
No.
Which is where we are.
No, so Avernus is a layer of the 9 hells that is currently being led by a fallen angel named Zariel. And she is scary.
A real douchebag, her.
She's not great, but she's also like, she is so terrifying.
Now, I don't need to be the one that reads this, right? Anyone here could read it.
Well, I mean, anyone here could read it, but magic of that quality would fell lesser men, if you know what I mean.
Should get him to autograph his book for you.
So, just a real quick thing. That's Zariel. I just put her picture in the chat.
Real bitch, that one.
Real douchebag.
Real douchebag.
She's really cool. Zariel's awesome. Anyway. Any of you could read it, really.
Brand?
Yeah, kinda, yeah. She's cool. Any of you could read it, but it's gonna be more potent if a wizard does it, and I'm not allowed to partake in the arcane arts.
Why not?
Well, it's a long story.
Have you tried to do it before? Not the arcane arts. Have you tried to give someone this wish spell before?
A few times. Most of them died, but small price to pay to get through, isn't it?
Is it just giving him the wish spell and hoping that it happens?
Well, I've never found a wizard too strong, so this one's kind of a reality-shaking wish, so it takes the best of the best.
Animus, you know, you probably don't ever want to use wish, do you? This is your chance. Huh?
Or is he asking for us to use it right now?
Or I would take a more substantial offering if one was presented.
I haven't.
Perhaps the real spell book of this here wizard instead of his spare.
That's not a bad idea.
Give us just a moment.
Hold
Just
on.
a moment.
I'll let you sidebar.
Everybody come over and sidebar.
I'm going to go over there and sidebar.
Take your time.
Alright, well, I know what he really wants, I think. I mean, don't get me wrong, he'd probably kill for Anzu's spell book, and this spell that Anzu would have to read, but I feel like he has also mentioned, like, I don't know, books and skin, and he might want
book with tongues in it.
Yeah, the Tome of the Still Tongues.
How many times have you used that?
Not much, honestly, but
it's also super cool, guys.
Exactly.
Hold on. It's super cool, but is this the moment where it has been building up for us to get an even greater weapon? Was the book that you got actually just a key?
So, for those of you who don't know what it is, this is a book that was created by Vecna. There's only 4 in existence.
I would say we just give it.
I mean, if there's 4, I say fuck it, give it to him.
What if
but I do have the Anzu clone tongue, and I was going to do Anzu's avatar, and it was going to be really cool.
Anzu, I
Oh
would
shit,
say,
that was pretty cool.
Anzu, why don't you just give him your real one? Your real one's a spare anyway, because your other real one got evaporated, so your new real one is just the backup from the last one, and the new spare is just the spare to this one.
So, what I will say, Anzu, if you did that, your spare spell book does not have your higher level spells in it
That's
yet.
kind of a large problem, isn't it?
So
Animus?
anything that is higher than a level 4 spell will not be in your book.
What? Oh my
Yeah.
god.
He hasn't updated his spare in a while.
What if I offer him a pull from the deck of many things?
Oh no!
Oh, now
Oh,
that's
hold on now.
fun.
Hold on now. Hold on now.
The DM likes this decision.
Whoa!
I'm asking.
How many bad
I-
cards are still
I
there?
think that's a great
about 50.
idea.
Here's a second
like-
thing. What if Anzu just autographs the book for him?
I don't think that's gonna work. Thea, you should let me pull a card.
Hold on.
What if
Before
he wants to pull a card?
Jacob, this is a Zach to DM question.
Okay.
My deck of cards with random spells.
Okay.
What is this? What? How does that? What is that deck? Is it a special deck or is it just a deck of spells?
So it is a collection of different spells, but nothing insanely big.
Okay. Continue sidebar.
Here's what I propose, right? I think Thea has a good point. Let him pick. And then if he picks a bad one, then let me pick. And then my odds of picking a good one go away.
Well, that's the gamble. He picks one, and if it's a bad card, it happens to him.
And if
Yes,
it's
but
good,
then
it
I
happens
could
to
pick
him,
a
but it also
good
doesn't
one.
make him the king of Avernus, and we don't want him to be the ruler of Avernus.
Fair enough. Give it to him. I say fuck it.
Anzu, you can pull
Well,
a card
do we-
just not right here in the Grey Valley. We only have we have a time limit here, and we need to get out of here. And you can pull it after the war, after all that, if you want to.
What
Yeah,
happens
if
if
you
he?
pull
Do
a
we
card
want-
at any time that
Do we want to risk the card pull, or should I just give him the tome? I will buy to the group here.
Are
Well,
you?
what happens if he does become king?
So a lot of things. Number one, the reality would be completely switched, which would then also really shake up how our reality as we know it works. Obvious, time change style thing,
Right.
We
But I think we should be figuring out if we want to give him my spellbook, Zygon's spellbook, or Pour of the Deck.
And he's with my spell book. He's really got to have like wizard tongues, and I don't see any wizards
How many
around.
tongues? That's what I'm thinking too. How many tongues could you possibly have? That's a weird thing. It's an odd hobby.
I would say
Really?
it's probably not a horrible idea.
I mean, it's your hobby, but
It may
odd.
turn him into a murder hobo of wizards, though. He may start killing all wizards. Anzu just
a lot of people do that already.
My vote is on the deck.
I vote Deck.
I also vote deck.
All right.
Thea, are you
Vote
okay with
group.
that? If not, that's fine.
I mean,
I think
there's gonna be consequences either way.
I think the
Alright,
second
ready on
option would
one.
be Anzu's book, and then we just hope that we can keep Anzu out of danger until we get home, and then he can finish the book. Because really, we
Or
just
maybe. Go ahead.
I was gonna say, really, we just need to get through the Grey Valley, and it sounds like Zygon's the only one who's gonna be able to do whatever trials are coming up, according to what the dragon said or whatever. So, realistically,
I-
does Anzu need that book right now, or could he work on finishing up his spare book when we get back home, or when we're on our next travel?
I have extreme patience, but it is wearing thin. I'd like a decision, please.
100 gold. I don't, I don't say because I don't want Shaco to kill me.
I'll very slowly. I guess did we decide on the deck?
That was what the majority vote was, yes.
I will very slowly pull them out of my pouch.
What do we have here?
Counter offer.
Opportunity.
One card.
Please be something dumb.
Make a persuasion check.
Jim, do you have the deck rebuilt?
I should have offered him the deck.
I'm
I
not
don't have
giving
it
him.
on me though, so I'm pulling one online. I've set the cards though.
Uh, 18.
Well, I couldn't say I wasn't tempted. You know what, little lady? You got yourself a deal. One pull. All right.
So shuffle up the cards for
I
him.
want to back away while he does this.
I want to back away.
I want to hide behind Zygon,
Yeah, I'll stay where I am.
but like kind of like peek my head over.
Man, it's a bummer that this one got pulled. So you see him pull one, and you see a key on it. And the key comes out of the card and opens seemingly an invisible lock. And you see a gleaming, flaming sword appear in the hands of the mayor. He moves it around, judging its weight.
Pretty cool magical item.
Well, I mean, it's worth a gamble, wasn't it? All right, you have a deal. Enjoy your trip.
And we won't be bothered.
Not by me.
Wait, what did he get?
He got
He
a
got a
flaming
sword.
sword. So he drew the key. So the way the key works is a rare or rarer magic weapon with which you are proficient appears in your hands.
And he ended up
He has a
getting
sword.
A flaming sword.
Yeah.
We take it. He probably had
Cool.
one, but
It's probably one of the best things you guys could have lost out of the deck, too.
maybe. But it's
We
also,
take those.
Okay. At least like an Avatar of Death didn't appear. That would have been.
Well,
Yeah, but it would've
he
just been
would've
him,
had to,
so. Yeah.
I guess that's fair.
All right, so you guys have passed through this small village. Zygon, make a wisdom saving throw.
I conjure
And Cirrus.
forces.
What am I rolling?
Wisdom.
Good, lovely. Natural 20.
What the heck, man?
What the fuck?
25.
I just don't understand.
So as you're leaving Zygon, you hear what sounds like a small girl's voice say, "Hey." And as you turn, you see a young girl with red hair that's kind of going in all directions, like she's been electrocuted, just kind of frizzing out. And she waves at you, and then the entire village fades away. And that will be where we end tonight's session.
Interesting.
The village was fake. God damn it.
I think it was always fake, but the demon was real for sure, or the devil was real for sure. So
Was he?
I mean, we lost one card out of the whole deal, so.
I'm
Yeah,
really
I mean-
not. Yeah, I think that was the best that could have gone.
I would
Yeah,
say
it really
that's
was.
bad.
All right. Well, that was our session for the evening. I hope everybody enjoyed it as much as we did. And we look forward to seeing you next week. So have a good night, day, whatever time it is for you, and see you later.